Welcome to another edition of Camp Dolphins All Access. I'm Mike Cunio, joined as always by Kim Beaucamper here on the practice fields in Miami Garden. Bo, the Dolphins said they wanted to give fans a show today. Yeah. They started with a deep bomb to Tyreek Hill from Tua. So let's start with Tua and how this day started. What did you see of the Dolphins quarterback in his second joint practice, this time against the Eagles?
Well, I'm a bit convinced that every first play, no matter whether it's in practice, in a game, in a scrimmage, whatever it is, it's going to Tyreek down the middle somewhere. I'm convinced of that. I think opening day, September 11th, the first thing we're going to see Tua, Tyreek, which isn't a bad thing. But talking to Tua, I thought we saw a very comfortable Tua, a guy that commanded the huddle, came out, threw some nice balls, threw them on time. You didn't see any hesitation in him, and I think he's maturing and growing into this offense. And especially when they get this running game going, that's going to open things up a little more for him. So I think today was a really good day for Tua. I think these practices in particular are really good for Tua. We're not going to see him on Saturday for the preseason game. So this is really what he's got for the rest until the season begins. And I think we see every day, you see his confidence getting better. You see his, he's not hesitating. He sees it. He throws it. And I think that's good. So I like the trajectory that he's on going into this week.
To piggyback on that, he said two things of note. He said, one, he thinks the team's ready for week one, even though they got still a couple weeks left, and that the confidence between the players and just in the building is completely different from the last two seasons, his first two seasons. Okay, you mentioned the run game, so let's talk about the offensive line as a whole in general, because it was nice to see Teron Armstead out here today. It meant we had all five guys on the line going up against a different team. So how would you grade their performance against an Eagles defensive line that gets after it?
Well, they got pretty physical out here. There was a couple scuffles on both sides, offense, defense for the Dolphins, and that's a good thing. But I've been watching this offensive line with Coleman in there, and because he's the guy that's been playing.
Right.
And it's been very uneven. It's been choppy. All of a sudden, you put Teron Armstead in there, they tighten up. Everything is smooth. The blocking looked good. It looked like everyone knew what they were doing. And so maybe that influence of him, not only that, but the fact that he's a very good player. He handles that left side. You don't have to worry about that, so other guys can help along the way. But I think putting Armstead in here, seeing him today, what he's able to do, and convert that offensive line into what they expect it to be, I was very, very pleased with what I saw.
And they have to get the run game down, because the last two games they haven't been able to establish it. It's what they want to do come the start of the season. Was there any optimism from what you saw today?
No, I don't think any doubt. I think we saw some of the running backs break, make nice moves, find the holes and do all those types of things. And I think, it'd be nice to have that offensive line and some of the running backs play a little bit in this game. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I think for the little bit we saw here, what we'll see tomorrow, I think it's going to give us a good indication going in. But because this running game really needs to be, I don't want to say special, but it needs to be very good if they want to accomplish what they want to do offensively.
Yeah, because the last 2 years, it's basically been non-existent. And on that note of seeing a complete team out there, for the most part, Jalen Waddle did walk off today. He just didn't practice at all. But Raheem Mostert was in there as well. Obviously, we haven't seen him in a Dolphins uniform in the preseason just yet. So to see him in these practices, certainly a good sign. Okay, so we've got another joint practice tomorrow, but we'll be out here again. I know it's going to be hot, but then we wrap things up against the Eagles Saturday, right behind you, Hard Rock Stadium.
September 11th, it's going to be hot in there, so you might as well get used to it here, right?
Yep, but they turned up the heat today. This is a good indication of what tomorrow might seem like. So, Bo, thank you again. This has been another edition of Camp Dolphins All Access.